Here I sit in the beautiful rainforest creeks of Dungey, where I've been staying for quite a while, a part of the magical Emerald City, which in boring Anglo-Saxon terms is like known as Murwillumbah, Mount Warning region. And it's just gorgeous. And I've been just how can I say it? Going through some amazing purifying processes of late. Thinking again in those sort of like those normal Anglo-Saxon words. I experienced what you could call a PTSD episode, but this time, and okay, I'll just describe what happened. This time, rather than identifying with the feelings that came up, I just observed them, like just let them be what they are. And so, yeah. So it was obviously what happens is, in physical terms, the amygdala gets triggered, the hippocampus, and it brings forward emotional memories from the past, stuff that it's just triggered from, you know, something that you see, smell, hear, whatever. And yeah, and it was basically just a whole lot of like really intense like fight or flight feelings that I had experienced many times in the past. No need to go into the stories or anything at this point in time. So this time what I did is I just did my very best to step back and just like feel it, and I didn't feel a need to go into any memory or, you know, visualize the movie scenes, because oh my god, I could just like pick so many possible memories where I felt that feeling like that. And it felt like it was about 48 hours, 2 days of intense like electricity just, you know, flowing massively through the body. And I suppose, yeah, I'm sure that in physical terms it was just like, you know, massive adrenaline, cortisol being released for, you know, a good 48 hours, which really isn't a very good, you know, it's not very good for the body. And then after that, what followed, and this is about maybe a bit over a week ago, and so then what followed was what I call a depression. And I wouldn't say I felt sad, like there were moments where I felt sort of a tiny bit sad, but it was more like just like utterly, completely exhausted, flat, like no energy at all. Yeah, and also my body was, you know, starting to sort of have symptoms of, like, I've had a lump in my breast, it's a lymph node, it's swelled up massively, like, you know, to the size of a golf ball. I was getting full-on headaches, which I don't like headaches because I've had a brain tumour, and, you know, I think it was just linking back with that, like a cellular memory sort of thing going on. And then, you know, life being and miracles being what they are, I just realised, you know, I just put it out to the universe that, you know, I need some sort of extra therapy, healing work to be done on the body, and I thought it would be massage. And then my lovely friend Fee, who I've been staying with, she runs the Red Rattlers Gallery, but her true gift to the world is she's an amazing energy healer, a spiritual healer. And she just looked at me one morning and she goes, you know, I was looking at you and I think, you know, you look like you could do with a healing. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah. I'm just like, you know. So, and anyway, this was 3 days ago, I think. And so, you know, she just basically just worked on my energy field, like just sloughed off all this energy that it's all the stuff that I brought forward in the purging of the emotional bodies that had come up, like it was all just repressed energy that had to come out. And she was basically just, without touching the body, but just working with the energy system, just slopping it, pulling it all off the body and casting it away so that it's no longer a part of me. Like, so I do have memory, but I'm not attached to it any longer. Like, I'm not emotionally, there's not an energetic attachment through my body, through my soul. There's just like, you know, a memory which I don't even have to attach to any longer. And that day I got no headaches, but I still felt very tired. Then yesterday, you know, it was like I just improved, like, you know, just a bit, like, and I just still felt very tired, but I felt, you know, a lot better. Just a few feelings of doubt just sort of coming through. And today I'm feeling really good, you know, probably, you know, just up to this point. Like, I started off down there, now to here, and then, you know, I'm up to about here in the way I feel, which is so much better. And I've just come down onto the creeks just to sit here, walk through the water and cleanse, and recognizing that what I'm going through right now is a purification process, just clearing all the lower bodies of all the crap which I do not want to hold any longer. You know, I've been having such a quiet, still time of healing over the last 8 years. And now I'm in the final stages. You know, I'm working on the body, like shedding the weight that I've been holding in the body, and now it's also like shedding the spiritual weight that's all coming up, the emotional weight, so that I can move forward and bring forward the gifts, the spiritual gifts that I wish to bring to the world. I'm not going to talk about them right now. There's no point just yet. I don't know, there is no point. Okay, so I might just leave it at that, and yeah, and come back to this space of, I'm actually sitting, like, you know, directly in the center of the river on a lovely, it's a creek actually, on a lovely rock with the flow going left and the flow to the right, but I'm a part of all of it. And I've been walking all the way down from way down there, sort of sometimes through the creek and sometimes up through the earth and everything, and just with this consciousness of, you know, no matter what, I am in the flow. But just as I was walking, like, you know, I had to choose the path of least resistance. Like, the flow is everywhere. Sometimes the water is deeper, sometimes it was shallower and you know, more steady, like the you know, less rocks or whatever underfoot. And sometimes I needed to come up onto the earth to walk. And so at that point, yeah, and that's how it is from now on. Just to not deny that there's differences in flow upon this planet, but just to choose the path of least resistance, the path that is the easiest to traverse. So that is it. And yeah, I just finished this message with the blessing of love and peace, and may I just share how I'm feeling out with you, with the whole planet, everywhere. Hey,